How can something as simple as this turn into this disaster? And more importantly, how can you prevent this from happening in your home? So in this video, it's a follow-up to that dryer receptacle disaster that you may have seen. And if you didn't, I'll link it below in the description. And no, that did not happen because of bad luck. It happened because of a loose connection, and it was completely preventable. So let's take a deep dive into why electrical connections fail, and more importantly, how to make good, tight terminations that are going to stay tight. So we're going to focus specifically on stranded wire because stranded conductors are the most prone to loosening if they're not terminated in the right way. So here's a 50 amp 125 250 volt, what we call a range receptacle. It's the familiar 4-prong style, 2 hots, 1 neutral, and a ground. Now this one's used, so it's not as pretty as a fresh out of the box one would be, but it's perfectly fine for this demonstration. Alright, so let's get right into it. Here I've got a stranded conductor, I've got the insulation stripped to the proper distance. So let's terminate it into one of these hot terminals. So here we go. Put it into the one side for the hot wire connections. And let's tighten that down to where we think it's tight on the initial try at it. And that's pretty snug. Okay, so you might think that's snug, but if you wiggle that wire around now, I guarantee I could wiggle it about 5 times and pull it right out of the termination. So what do you got to do? I showed you, tightened it down till we thought it was tight. Now you want to wiggle. So our screw position now is at about 9:30, 10 o'clock, I guess, depending on your perspective. So let's wiggle it around a little bit. Put the screwdriver back in. Whoa, I got a lot more. Already we came around almost 3/4 of a turn. So, wiggle again. Side to side, up and down, side to side, up and down. Let's try for another tightening. Oh, here we go. We've almost come around a full turn now from where we thought it was tight. Wiggle, wiggle, up, down, side to side. And you keep doing this until you cannot turn that screw any tighter. One more try. I think we've probably got about all we're going to get. But you got to do this with every one that you terminate. And like I say, especially with stranded wire. Solid, not so bad. Solid copper isn't very malleable, and it won't squish down as much as stranded, not near as much as stranded will. So there you go. One last try. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And that's it. That is as tight as it's going to get. So let me explain to you what happens with a crude drawing that I made here with a felt pen, but you'll get the idea. Here's our screw with the threads going into this terminal housing, and this here represents a 7-stranded conductor. So these 7 strands, when you first put it in there and it's been stripped, you might tighten this down onto the top of this one and it seems good. But once you wiggle it, this strand may fall down here, this strand may fall down here. What happens to these guys? You go to tighten it some more, they squish down into here. On it goes until you got a tight connection. But if you just stop right here, you can see the problem. Go to my video that I'll show you in the description. I'll have a link to it of a dryer plug meltdown, dryer plug and dryer receptacle meltdown that could have caused a fire in the right circumstances. So that's a deep dive into how that works. Let me just show you that conductor. You saw it before when I put it into the connection, and now you can look at it after I tightened it down good and snug. Let's get that out of the way. You can see how it flattened all out. The terminal, the screw came down here, pushed all these strands flat into the terminal housing until we got a tight connection. So when I tell you to wiggle your terminations and torque them down tight, I'm not trying to be annoying. I'm trying to keep you from having problems down the road, or Maybe even not down the road, maybe just around the next bend. Do you get it? Bend, wiggle, turn. All right, dad joke's over. Well, I hope this video helped you understand why using the proper technique for terminating stranded wire can potentially save you from a dangerous situation in your own home. If you'd like to take an even deeper dive into your home's electrical system, I've got a great course that can take your DIY skills from good to great. The details are below. So on to the next wiring project, and if you haven't already subscribed, hit that button and ring that bell so you don't miss the next video. And if you have an idea for a topic you'd like to see covered, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.